In this video, we're going to learn how to do polynomial long division. So what are our steps? The first thing you're going to do is make sure that both the divisor and the dividend are written in descending exponential order. Then you're going to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor and write it on top of the house. After that, you're going to multiply through by this value and write it underneath the dividend and switch all signs and add down. After that, you're going to repeat until the remainder is either 0 or the degree of the remainder is less than that of the divisor. Let's take a look at this example. 2x squared minus 13x minus 7 divided by x minus 7. First thing we want to do is take the top of that fraction and put it under the house, and then the bottom of the fraction goes outside of the house. Now, I'm looking at this and I want to figure out, what do I start with? So I take what's underneath the house, 2x squared, and I divide by the first term outside the house. 2x squared divided by x is 2x. So that's what I put on the top. Now I'm going to multiply 2x times x minus 7 to get 2x squared minus 14x. I want to swap my signs, so it becomes minus 2x squared and plus 14x. And I'm going to add down. You'll notice the 2x squares have canceled, but now I have x and minus 7. So now this is where I do the repeat, okay? So I'm going to take my x from underneath the bar and divide it by the x that's outside the house, and I get 1. So that means I'm doing plus 1 on top of the house. 1 times x and 1 times minus 7 gives me x minus 7. I switch my signs and I add down, and I find that my remainder is 0. Because my remainder is 0, I can rewrite this as 2x plus 1 as my won't always be 0. For example, let's take a look at this problem. 4x cubed minus 2x squared plus x minus 3 all over x minus 2. So in this problem, we're going to still set it up the exact same way. The top of the fraction goes underneath the house, and the bottom of the fraction goes on the outside of the house. Now I want to start by taking the inside of the house's first thing, 4x cubed, and divide it by the first term of the outside of the house. 4x cubed divided by x is 4x squared, so that's what I put on the top. Now 4x squared times x minus 2 is 4x cubed minus 8x squared, so I write that beneath, and then I swap my signs and I add down. That's going to give me a new setup of 6x squared plus x minus 3. So now look at that 6x squared divided by x. What do I get? I get 6x on the top of my house. So I write plus 6x. I distribute that to the x minus 2, and that gives me 6x squared minus 12x. I swap my signs, and I add down again, and I get 13x minus 3. And I can do this process one more time. 13x divided by x is plus 13. I distribute that, I get 13x minus 26. I swap my signs and add down, and I get 23. Now notice here that this degree is 0, technically, because it's a constant. So that degree is less than the x minus 2 I'm dividing by. So this is now officially my remainder. I'm done. I can't go any further. So how do I write my final answer? Well, I'm going to take what's on top of the house, and then I'm going to take that remainder and put it over what I was originally dividing by. So in this case, I'm going to have 4x squared plus 6x plus 13 plus, and then my remainder was 23 over x minus 2. And that's how you do polynomial long division.